Tap your hands once, tap your hands twice, and if it looks like this, then you're doing it. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Monica by my side, a little bit of Monica's all I need, a little bit of Monica's what I see.
Don't I look like a jackass? Oh, I forgot I'm muted. Anyways, why hello there. As you all know, it is Valentine's Day. I don't have a date for today, so y'all are gonna be my date. So grab yourself a glass, get yourself some chocolates, and let's do this. Don't worry, YouTube, it's not alcohol. I promise. There we go. Alright. Can you have my beard? If you can grow one, yeah. You can't have mine specifically, but... Okie dokie! Some poppables. Ooh, delicious. I don't know what those are, but they sound good. Let's start a new game. Oh, so I should explain. Oh, and then your dad walked in. I should explain the donation dares. Those are so what those are is if you send in $1 or more through like Super Chat or through the link in the description, then I will do whatever you dare me to do. If it's something very outlandish, you're probably gonna need to pay me more to do it. But it will be done. So whatever dumb stuff you want me to do. You were gone for like ages. Ugh, I know. I had a bad last semester. Over break I was able to do some videos, but I just last semester was really rough for me. But now I'm back. I'm feeling good. Just having a nice relaxing time tonight. So yeah. Hello, Jiggity Josie.
Hey! This is gonna be my Sayori voice.
It's not. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms like in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That's right, the stupid protag name voice is back. It's been a year. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. I'm gonna pop out the chat so I don't have to look over to my other monitor every time. There we go. What am I drinking? I'm drinking not alcohol. It's a juice. It's daddy soda. Not alcohol. Cool. Shoot, it didn't do the whole thing. What whole thing? Did you donate or something? What's the whole thing? The whole comment. Oh, the what? Okay. Lordy. Alright. Now that we've got that established. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Wait just a goddamn, I didn't put my name in his Max. Oh no. Well, that's not good. I don't know. I didn't have any... I guess it just knows my name from last time I tried playing, but I didn't have any save files, so... Oh my god, yes, I have my face cam on. Hello, Rogue. I'd offer you some chocolate milk, but you live far from me, so I'll give you a cheers. Thank you, lad. I do have some chocolate milk in the kitchen, thankfully, or I would have to make it, but... Maybe, only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Max.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them thinking we're a couple or something. Ew.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. You're gonna play through the full game? I'm gonna play through it, like, the entire fucking way. Queens Raising Kings just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna get the good ending. So, I'm gonna voice everything the first way through, but then I'm gonna start skipping things on the next runs. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. That's short for communism. Haha, old joke that I made a year ago.
By the way, Max, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
I'm gonna move this over somehow. Get me more in frame. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about, because I'm a huge asshole. Hoi Cass! Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting on by on the average, excuse me, while spending my free time on games and anime. One sec.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Why are you playing this game? It's a creepypasta. Yes, exactly. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello?
Oh lordy, we got a donation. The Wolf donated $4.99 through Super Chat. The Wolf, since you have donated, you can now dare me to do something. What is your dare? Which girl first? I'm gonna do Sayori first. Unless the Wolf decides to make the dare do somebody else first. Any sort of dare at all, just within reason. You gave me $5, so this is a pretty good amount to get me to do something.
I'll just wait for your reply. Sayori. Sayori must have come in the classroom.
Tell someone you care about that you appreciate them. Boom.
Okay, we're gonna call my mom.
Marina, I'm sorry I couldn't answer the phone right now.
I'll leave a message.
Leave your name, phone number, and message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi Mom, it's your favorite son. I just wanted to call to wish you a happy Valentine's Day, and I love you and I appreciate everything you do for me. And tell Dad that as well. I love him too, and I appreciate him. So, I hope you're gonna have a good time at the spa thing that you're probably already at right now, that I just sort of remembered. My bad. But I hope you have a good time, and just text me later tonight. Let me know you're doing good, and love you. Bye. All right. Thank you again so much, the Wolf. Now I have a dare for all of you, same as the Wolf's dare. I want y'all to go and call or text somebody and tell them that you appreciate them. It can be a friend, a family member, a dog. You can tell your dog you appreciate them. Or cat, goldfish, maybe a goldfish.
I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Sayori's like begging Max to join. I'm gonna do it. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Ever heard of this one anime called Made in Abyss? I have not heard of it. Well, you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Now, not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Who is that? Oh, that's the drums guy.
Sorry.
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. What are your thoughts and opinion about Sword Art Online in its entirety? I have not seen Sword Art Online in its entirety. I have heard one of the openings. That's it. They don't have the anime club. Hello, BMC Agent 77 Inkling. Thank you for popping in. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
Hi, Hawker. Good, because in-store, online, like the second half of the season, dude, finish, don't question. Wait, what? I meant hair sniffing. Alright. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year class and activities. Thank you, The Void Gaming, for subscribing. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Yes, we did Kennixon. It was the most popular stream I ever did. Streams, I should say. And it was about a year ago, actually. So, it was last January. Yes, there was 4.5 streams. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Oh, Max, what a nice surprise!
Ooh, what's that? BMC Agent 77 Inkling just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, BMC Agent 77 Inkling. I'm just going to call you Inkling from now on. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yes, Sam's Papyrus. I know. I've played this.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh! Bless me! Oh, my hair is falling. No amount of hair mousse and hair gel can contain this hair.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Glad you like Knocker.
That's right! It's great to see you again, Max!
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in all class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. My Tinder is going off. It's not like I can get anything from that anyway. It's about to head to bed, but I think I'll listen to this while I grind in Warframe. Good stuff this stream. Thank you, sir. I actually have recently been listening to a lot of Doki streams while playing Warframe. Oh my god, yes. How did she do that? Her spine has got to be busted. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Sorry, I adjust my pants.
Come sit down, Max. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica.
In school IRL, me and my friends are role-playing DDLC. I'm gonna tell you the name of who's who. We're framing you where everything is the same, but the Lotus is Monica.
I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
And how about I make some tea as well? Hello, Echo the Cat Claymation. Happy Valentine's Day. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki rabbit tray rabbit Yuri closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Ooh, ooh, everybody ooh in the chat. Natsuki lifts the foil off of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Cass, you rebel, giving the whoa instead of the woo. Having dinner, I will back to the chat. I will only watch her. Cool. Sounds good, Sam's Papyrus. Chat's fine where it is. I actually didn't look at where the chat is in relation to the game until now, so we're good. But where?
So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Kataksen, how dare you? Or the classic, did you just whoa on my window? Yeah.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Hair, please. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I've been found shipped fandoms. Let's see. I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. I'm gonna sit up. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You, dummy.
alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep the whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That voice. I'm glad Monica isn't in this too much. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Oh look, it's Connor, the android sent by Cyberlife. It's funny, I was watching Mini Lad play Detroit earlier today. I'm sensing some major tsundere vibes from Natsuki, if you get what I mean. Oh yeah, Natsuki's the tsundere, Yuri's the yandere, Monika's the... What other deres are there? I don't know all the, I don't know all your weeb shit. I'm too sophisticated. Why does Monika sound like Minnie Mouse? She secretly is. Dandere? What's a dandere? And what is your question, Inkling? I meant that, you know. Kundere, Sundere, IDK. I believe you. How's this creepypasta? Oh, okay. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make sure the club is as fun and exciting for everyone.
Generally, someone is very shy, but once they get to know someone, they open up. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Were you a master of debate? A master debater?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but the arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
Oh, chinoise.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monika really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. But I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature.
Is there a way to hide my mouse on here? I apologize for anybody distracted by the mouse.
You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile.
When it comes down to characters in Doki Doki, I'm going to say Yuri is the sweaty, sadistic one, Natsuki is the singer, Sayori is the middle ground childhood friend, and Monika is more of the anime titties trope.
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate, right everyone?
Yeah,
We'll do our best.
you know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Max, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Oh, she seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Dickhead. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Once you go to page 11 on the notebook, Yuri will glitch and there's a 1% chance that you see it. What's black and white but red all over? Don't you mean red as an R-E-A-D? Because that would be a newspaper. That riddle only really works in vocal form.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Stab penguin. How fucking dare you, Kennexon?
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Yep. What's green and has wheels? A green bike. Grass, I lied about the wheels. Yes! I know your shit, Cole. Right before it came up. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No,
Natsuki averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. Sorry, I was just looking at the stream to see where my eyes go when I'm looking at the text. It's kind of weird because it's off to the side from the webcam. So what if... Nah.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable sharing hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Hello, Eris! Why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he never lands! Let me see if I can Find a rim shot on this piano. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted. What? Oh, voice. Oh no. I'm sorry, I fucked it up. I was gonna do a rim shot. I'm sorry, I'm clear for class. You're late for class? Oh, it's fine. Don't worry, dude. Oh, I should delete the I'm streaming.
Hi, everyone.
Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem on our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone has seen them.
Oh.
Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other as we're in the butt of the club. Isn't that right, Max?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls look back at me with dejected eyes.
But,
I'm sorry, I thought.
Max.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Man, you have the most amusing voice. Thank you. What girl am I going for? I'm gonna go for Sayori first. Her voice hurts my throat the least. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision? I'm actually gonna change the main character's voice to my own, because that way it's just a bit easier on my throat. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
This isn't the same without the voice. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and then bring it to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Max, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee hee.
Yeah. I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Max, since we're already here, you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
What begins but never ends? That's a good question. What? With that, the two of us depart the club room and we make our way home. Sorry about that. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Time to write a poem! Nope, that's not it. Grief? Yeah, there we go. Broken. Flower. Yeah, there we go. Holiday? Yeah. Childhood. Yes! I'm good at this. Blanket? Nah, that's not it. Let's save right here. Peace? No. Summer? Ah! I'm terrible at this. Warm. There. Bed. Sayuri likes their bed. Happiness. Yes. Scars? Yeah. I think time is a more likely answer than death. Why did you not see? Oh, whoops. I wasn't paying attention. I'm very focused on trying to get the right thing for Sayuri. Breathe? Ah, okay, well. Promise. Pain. Yeah. Forgive. Sunny. Ocean. There we go. I think I got it.
Hi again, Max. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Okay, I'm gonna have a piece of candy. There's a piece of chocolate. So I made it through the first day. Chocolate peanut butter heart. That was delicious. It's some Dove chocolates. Got some caramels, some milk chocolate peanut butter truffles, and some dark chocolate truffles. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Hey, Andres Mickle? Hey, Mickle. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Max. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang... Wait. I don't know if you just come here... If you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Man Ray! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Thank you, Evie. You are now a moderator. You have been given power over all of the clubs. I know I have quite the sexy voice for all of them. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Max always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking.
Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two were really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Max can become good friends too.
Sayori.
Hmm?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put me in.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Well, wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
You didn't get banned from chat. You were probably trying to type too fast. You can only type so fast if you're not a moderator.
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it was a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, I'll fucking say. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Hey, Max and 10, you are to be with Yuri, Monica, or Sayori. Sayuro. I'm gonna go with Sayori this time. But I'm gonna do all of them. I'm gonna get the good ending. She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yes, everybody sub to PewDiePie. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled club activities. Oh, who was the guy that donated? The wolf guy. Yeah, the wolf. That was his name. My mom responded in a text. So thank you for donating again, and for telling me to go tell somebody I appreciate them, because I do appreciate my mom, and she deserves to hear it. So, but if I don't want to sub to PewDiePie, then I'm gonna be kind of disappointed, honestly. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Ooh, I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I can always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? You just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Hey, what do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after that, and after they come, we can do the thing that speak to the creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Oh, well, I guess we could cupcakes. Haha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry.
No,
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that.
oh, shit, I missed it.
This isn't the napping club.
Does high school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the sides of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe the stain off with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they wouldn't. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. What a dick.
Hey, you meanie.
The Wolf with another $4.99 donation. Going to head out before things get spooky, not one for creepy business. So this is more a dare to your viewers. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, guys. You have to do it now. It has been written. And I'm going to make sure it shows up for everyone coming into the stream. Let's add the image. Thank you again, The Wolf, for being totally wicked awesome. Okay, add that on. There we go. Whoa, okay. I messed that up. There we go. All right. We're locked and loaded now. Mr. Beast is helping PewDiePie, yes. Oh yeah, we do have to stop T-Series. Or we just can't let them catch up. We gotta have Pewds hit 100 million before T-Series does.
Hey, you Mimi.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Eh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my. What about the $10 founding father without a father that got a farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter, by 14 put in charge of a trading charter? I don't quite know what that is, but I'm willing to bet by the words founding father and the rap beat to it that it's from Hamilton.
This is so funny.
What is it? Well,
I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend that does these kinds of things.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud! Good night, the wolf. Majora Tail is posting again. One sec. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like this?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more, so that way the art team doesn't have to draw her again with the blazer closed. Phew!
That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? Oh, whoops, I accidentally clicked out. There we go. And why are you saying it like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then you wouldn't let me do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share our poems we wrote now?
Yay! Max, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf paper torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? You guys, write who I should say it to first. I'm gonna grab a piece of chocolate. Dun, dun, dun. Pink haired? Which pink haired? Sayori or Natsuki? Sayori? Alright, 1 second, I'm gonna grab a drink. Blue Gatorade. Low sugar. Sorry about that. I'm definitely the most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Max.
Eh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Max poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy you just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing here in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Max. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only a really good person would do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Call me AFK, we'll be back. Go.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. One sec. One sec. I'm looking how to get this in the right order, so that I can. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I get the I just wanted to make sure that I get the good ending and not mess anything up.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school,
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Ah, yeah.
But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write it the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Next is Natsuki.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste?
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can see. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why do you feel convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Yuri! It is Yuri time! Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
So sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess it's that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a little while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert, except for when I stammered voicing her.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Bye, Robotroll.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future.
I have no idea, Radical.
I bathe, calm, breathing air out of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Yeah? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost theory?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Max.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually don't do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought about that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Whew.
I'm gonna take a moment and put another Gatorade in the fridge. Actually, I'll put this in the fridge. Because it's too warm right now. Far too warm.
Oh, the illusionist! Coming in clutch with the $10 donation.
Oh my god.
$10 super chat. Merry Heart Day. My dare, courtesy of my brother, is that you have to call yourself Max Out Often for the rest of the stream. Great! So psyched about it. So nice. Alright. Yes, Sam's Papyrus, you have to understand, I have played this entire game. I have played it all the way through. I'm just replaying it. Okay, whenever they say max, I'm gonna say max out often.
Hi, Max Out Often. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new at everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
Actually, I'm gonna take a picture of that, that dare right there. I'll put it at the bottom of the stream like I did for, the wolf. Excuse me, goodness. There we go. Whoopsie doopsie. Oh, I should save.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Max. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, whoops. Oh, I'm still getting a little used to the, this format of Streamlabs. I have to hit transition, and then it shows the picture. Or if I want to get rid of them, I just hide them, and then transition. Show them again, transition. It's like working in an actual, TV studio, which I'm more used to than streaming at this point. The wolf, if you're still here, which I don't think you are, but my dad says thanks for the nice message as well, so thanks for making me look like a great child. A hand mnemonic in my phone.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common.
Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you showed in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
Whew. You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be.
Ugh, hair.
Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too?
Never thought I would never hear this voice again. Oh no, it's back. Oh, what happened? Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own writing styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most.
Oh, lordy.
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about pressing.
God, that voice.
Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Spooky.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about that deep stuff because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Oh, that voice. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow with frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the paper to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for
Wait.
What was her word? If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Max Out Often did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Max Out Often liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Max Out often appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Max Out often started showing up.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Max Out often. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing's more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Max Out often.
Well, wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Max?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be, help me, Sayori! Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Oh... But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Max? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your own immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy.
My hair is not cooperating. It doesn't want to stay looking nice. So... Wayne's World hat is coming back.
Yeah, you like it?
Oh, you are right. The game has frozen. I'll see you, Echo. Hold on, everyone. I will fix this. Fixing things. So that didn't work. Window capture was it?
go. Move this down. Okay, and fixed. Thank you, Bettina. I feel like you and I are the only ones old enough to understand what this hat is.
You guys are my friends, and I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were, big and beautiful.
Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Oh, I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. I'm not good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president,
I'm gonna have to change the voice.
as president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You can say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
My Sayori and Monica voice are very similar now, but I can only do so many voices. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly. Max, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Max, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. This is really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Max, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think that seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me feel the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Time to impress her again. Smile. Calm? Yeah. Fear. Pain. Anger. Damn it. Suicide. Oh, that was Sayori last time. Damn it. Hello. Hello, Under 101. Let's see. Depression. Secretive? No. Pure. Damn it. Ugh. This is so hard. It's so hard to figure out. Broken? Yeah, there we go. Romance? Yeah. Never actually watched Doki before. Nice. Welcome to the party. I'm gonna go for the good ending. Excitement? Yeah. Anxiety? Nope. Damn it. Ooh. Time? Shame. There. Bad. Last two. Melancholy. Hurt. Please, please let it be Sayori. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Max.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which,
I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we have a look at your purse, Sayori? This has turned into a Phoenix Wright game.
Well, why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry! And so, that only leaves the one option.
Ooh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
You are guilty. Guilty is charged. Oh, shit. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri, tell Max out often to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution. With just $1, you could help Max buy some love.
Yeah.
I mean...
I have a date for not this weekend, but the next weekend. So that's kind of what this money is going toward, is funding my date. So, you're not wrong. Shut up, Tinder. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me a little more credit than that.
Whap! Yeah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face, tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was... A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tag.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez, beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouth full, Sayori trots her way to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you are such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Guys, no role-playing in the chat, please.
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Sam's Papyrus. No role-playing in chat.
That's true.
Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Thank you, Cole. You are getting a cookie next time I see you. Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall.
It's not what I mean, Subject PewDiePie. No role playing in chat. It's in the description. It's in the rules. Cole, I just saw what you sent me. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna show everybody. if you don't mind. Cool. Thanks, asshole. I'm just kidding. Go watch comic dubs. Be happy. But, like, saying, Matt, I'm bored, it's kind of a dick move, not gonna lie. Oh, whatever. I'll get back into it. Just wondering if Ken and Pop's favorite food is dinosaur egg oatmeal. Yes, that is canon.
Ahaha. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really.
I'll show it later, Cole.
I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
Alright, fine. Go play Minecraft or whatever. You don't gotta announce it. Where the hell's chat? There. A mirror room where you see her hang herself? What?
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better I will. Yay.
That sounds cool. I also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Max.
Monica smiles sweetly.
Max out often. Forgot about that, I gotta say that each time.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. Underswap Pap's favorite food, the underswap papyrus from the SMS. I don't know. I don't make that. In the description of the videos, you'll find the artist. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So did I miss any? I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori has somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Max out often! Max out often! Damn it, illusionist.
Making me say that. Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm going to make get some supplies from another classroom. You want to come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were going to make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Max to get the supplies?
There's no need to trouble yourself.
I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Max?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are you doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
Max, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous fields before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that.
Sayori? How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know?
I know. I just meant that it's pretty an ordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, max out often. This classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time around with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons.
Sayori pulls the box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons in the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident.
Smack!
Gah!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right on into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow.
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gotta swell up. I should find you some ice.
Back that off, Annie.
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? Thanks for stopping by, Dragon Dreamer Draws. Have a good night. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
One sec, I need something to drink. I'm very thirsty.
Donko Danky.
Yep. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Ah, sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Max. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Yeah, what do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or I had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would just rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Max, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people.
Or max out often. I keep forgetting to do that. It's not right in front of me like it is for you guys.
Even after all these years, you're rushing over to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Natural. Good Lord. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been my friend for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Max out often. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling what we'll end up for college or after that, so it wouldn't be fair to me to make any promises, but... well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayuri has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayuri hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayuri out of the classroom. Sayuri plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayuri, your forehead.
She's fine, don't worry about it.
I was playing with the crayons and it smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything you needed? Uh-huh. I have it right.
Sayuri frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff.
Calm down, Sayuri. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Max out often.
Well, Sayuri... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayuri.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. And I will save. And it has been 2 hours, so we will continue this stream tomorrow. This is going to be a weekend-long thing. So, I'm gonna... Once we finish the Sayuri part, it's going to go quite a bit faster. Because we can skip all the intermittent stuff. So I expect to get through like Sayuri's and one more tomorrow, and then probably get through the last part on Saturday. So thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. All y'all coming out here on this Valentine's Day. I'm probably gonna treat myself to more of this chocolate. And then I will see y'all tomorrow. This is also kind of more of a 25K celebration thing than strictly a Valentine's Day thing. So, yeah. Thanks everybody for coming. And,
I will talk to you later. Peace.
Hey,